Excuse me, but I've been waiting for a while now and my number got skipped.
Wait about an hour, damn it.
It's time. Oh, Mr. Manager, I'm canceling my account and I'm withdrawing all $30 million.
30 million? Why?
Trouble Busters!
Thank you for coming to the Bank of Tigerton today, sir.
This is wrong. My name is Alan, and I've been waiting for 30 minutes since I arrived at the bank. More time passes without my number being called. Excuse me, miss, my number wasn't called yet. Perhaps there's been a little mistake.
Please, wait a moment, sir.
My name is Sanderson, and I'm Vice Branch Manager. Has there been a problem, sir?
Well, I have number 99, and...
Yes?
And this young lady just called for number 107, right?
Yes, sir.
It seems like my turn was skipped.
It wasn't, sir. We did indeed call you, sir. You just weren't listening. Please take another number again and wait.
I understand. Excuse me, but could you please throw this away?
Unfortunately, I must decline. This is trash created by your carelessness, is it not?
Carelessness?
There's a rule that we, as a well-respected bank, don't take care of that kind of trash, you see.
Dude, this guy is so damn rude. That was the impression I had of Sanderson, the vice branch manager. In the end, I took another number and waited for my turn once more, but then... my turn was skipped again, miss.
I thought I told you to wait.
You skipped my turn again, didn't you?
We called you, buddy.
No, you didn't. Since this was my second time, I was listening very intently.
And you missed it again. You should probably give up already.
Give up on an errand at the bank? I've never heard such ridiculous words.
It can't be helped if your number is called and you couldn't respond twice.
And I'm positive I wasn't called.
All right, Grandpa. Take your medicine.
How dare you?
No. I was concerned about your health deteriorating, old man.
That may be true, thanks to you.
My humblest apologies.
Hey, wait. All right, then. I'll wait. I'll wait a damn long time. If there's still no response, I have my own ideas. Unforgivable. Trouble Busters initiate. What a damn day. In the end, my number was never called until the bank reception desks finally closed. I took a new number paper every time I was skipped, and I was never called after all.
Sir, this is not a park bench, you understand? We're now closing if you haven't noticed already. We will be awaiting your return tomorrow.
Of course you will. I didn't get shit done today.
That's because you never even came, even though you were called every time. What? What's all this? Is this a bingo tournament, sir?
My numbers were never called.
No, they were, sir. They were. Especially numbers 224 and 334. There's no way we would forget about such insignificant numbers, sir.
And yet my numbers were never called. I can't answer to a call that never comes, Sanderson. I can't help but think that this is an act of malicious neglect.
Oh, if something happens, blame it on us young gents, huh? You little punk, aren't I?
You don't see any problem with the bank's service? Is that what you mean?
If there's a problem, it's the client's ears. Boy, oh boy, do they malfunction so much. Oh, I'm so sorry. Such an unfortunate accident. If I could really change it, I really would like to change it, sir.
I see. So you have no intention of apologizing at all?
Hell frickin' no, I don't. If it was genuinely our fault, sure, I would apologize, but the cause was your failure to hear.
It's time.
What was that, some kind of threat? That doesn't freaking scare me, buddy. I'm an excellent banker here on the road to great success. I'm a crucial person for the bank to operate smoothly, you understand? Unlike other people.
You a crucial person for this bank?
Yes, I am. That's why I don't have time to deal with you, Grandpa. In any case, your business here had something to do with your pension, doesn't it? How can I use my freaking time and effort, huh? We're freaking working over here. The value of time is different for you old gas bags. Why can't you understand this? Because you're not working. Not working!
Oh, hello?
If you're this prick's parents, you're failures. Hey, what the? You, Sanderson!
Exactly as you heard, Branch Manager Morrison.
What?
Just like those abusive words he spat at you, Vice Branch Manager Sanderson has repeatedly made derogatory and abusive comments towards me.
Branch Manager Morrison? You mean our Mr. Morrison?
Unfortunately, this is the end of my relationship with the Bank of Tigerton.
Wait, why do you know our branch manager, Grandpa?
I will cancel my account.
By all means, must be crumbs anyway.
And I will also withdraw all $30 million. I hope it's done soon.
What? Excuse me? 30 million?
As you were.
That's a lie. There's no way someone like you is a multi-millionaire with enough money to buy any amount of cars.
Well then, why not check it out?
There's no freaking way! Rich people in my eyes are far more distinguished and respectable. 30 million? Why?
Why? Well, my parents' estate, you see.
No, that can't be. How? Who would have thought an inconspicuous rich?
Like, duh, motherfucker.
He looks as though he doesn't have any money, but he does, in the shadows. Sanderson! Hey! Branch Manager Morrison, sir.
Why does Mr. Thompson demand a cancellation? Why don't you explain it in the simplest way possible?
Even I don't know, sir.
I don't know my ass. Mr. Thompson flatly cited your customer service attitude as the reason for his decision.
That's precisely what I don't understand.
You don't? What don't you understand, eh? I think it's the way that he's supposed to treat his clients. They skipped my turn a total of 4 times, starting when I first arrived at noon until closing time.
A total of 4 times? That's outrageous!
It's true, sir. See?
I can't believe this. So such a bank employee does really exist.
It can't be helped because they do exist, nor can we do anything about it. But this guy as vice branch manager? Does the Bank of Tigerton, locally renowned for being among the best there is, have a staffing problem, sir? Or is it because it doesn't have an eye for people in upper management? Which is it, Mr. Morrison?
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Thompson. This is completely my fault as a poor supervisor. What? But you see, please, this is... Mr. Morrison, Mr. Thompson, this is just a big misunderstanding.
Is it now?
What is the misunderstanding? How you were servicing Mr. Thompson, I have no goddamn clue. If you're this prick's parents, you're failures. I heard that loud and clear. That must have been your imagination, sir.
There's no way it was, buddy.
That voice was definitely... Please remain calm, sir. It cannot be possible that I would take a client's phone away by force.
However, in reality...
Don't you think it's utterly insane for any bank clerk to answer their client's phone without their permission? I think so, sir.
If you think about it with common sense, sure.
You misheard things, Mr. Morrison. I always remain loyal to you.
But you claim I'm lying, Sanderson.
How about it, eh?
Speak the truth. Gaslight them.
Keeping quiet won't help you, Sanderson.
It would be better for you if you were honest.
How about it, Sanderson?
That's enough already. Either way, I will only be terminating my relationship with the Bank of Tigerton as of today.
Mr. Thompson, I must beg of thee, wait a moment.
I waited 3 hours, Mr. Morrison. However, the bank you manage, sir, made me seem completely invisible.
About that, sir.
I will not back away from this. Nothing in particular was done to me, but if someone shoots me, I freaking shoot back. Double damage!
It couldn't be helped, Mr. Morrison. What? It couldn't be helped?
Ah, so you launch a counterattack. This is all just a bunch of crazy codswallop driven by this elderly man's jealousy of younger people. Codswallop, you say?
Of course. Everything you've said makes absolutely no sense.
Skipped 4 times. It'd be much appreciated if you stopped saying stupid things. What bank clerk would do such a thing? Mr. Morrison, don't be fooled by this deranged old man.
Fooled by Sanderson, you?
Mr. Thompson is trying to exact revenge on me by fabricating lies to make me look bad. So, how would you explain the 4 numbered cards I have?
That's merely some kind of harassment where you take another number on a regular basis, huh?
In fact, we, the bank, called the number he had, sir, and no matter how many times we did, you never, ever responded. That's what happened, isn't it? That's not true. I haven't been called at all. Please stop lying. I called you. I did. Well, let me ask you this. Mr. Sanderson, the incident where you didn't call my number occurred 4 times in a row. Does that happen often?
There's no way anything like that could ever happen. Today was just unlucky.
Then why didn't you pursue this strange occurrence and get to the bottom of it?
I didn't think that far.
I would understand if the incident happened once or twice. Something like that is very plausible. However, it happened 4 times to the same individual.
And that is your way of harassing, isn't it?
Why would I want to harass you?
Because I'm younger.
My, that's a rather stupid answer.
Huh?
Surely I'm a weak 70-year-old man, and you are?
I'm 52.
Do old men of 70 and over envy men of 52 as young, do you think?
It's definitely a very strange assumption.
Probably. Normally, if an old man like me is jealous of youngsters, they often talk about people in their 20s, with the 40s being the threshold.
You can say whatever you want as an afterthought, can't you, though?
No, because Sanderson, you're 52 and you already have quite a lot of gray hair. To be honest, I look younger than you and I'm not jealous at all.
And I'm telling you, that's nothing but an afterthought.
Well, then wouldn't it be the same for you, too? What is your goal here, I wonder? My withdrawing $30 million is just my own will, and it doesn't have anything to do with you. Sooner or later, Mr. Thompson was going to get into some kind of issue and withdraw his $30 billion. So it wasn't my fault. No matter what anyone could have done, the result would have been the same. That's how you want to escape, huh?
And isn't that what you imagined, too?
Oh, is this a notice of surrender after attempting double payback?
I guess the fact that you're starting to panic a little means that what Mr. Thompson is saying was right on the money.
That's it, isn't it?
That cannot be true. I'm the vice manager at this branch at a bank at Tigerton.
And someone who calls himself that was so callous as to ignore the same client 4 times in a row and made a 70-year-old man wait forever, was he?
I'm telling you, we called your numbers.
Well, then when I came in at noon and stayed until the bank closed, why didn't you say something like, "What's the matter, sir?" or "Is there something I can help you with?"
I had no idea that you were waiting for so long.
Now that's a little unreasonable. I sat on the bench in the middle of the reception room and waited for a long time. Such a funky old man with red hair, I should definitely catch your eye.
Red is also a color of warning, too.
I didn't notice you at all for 3 hours. No matter how you look at it, it's a painful excuse.
I'm afraid you have no choice but to believe that I truly was unaware. If so, your narrow-mindedness is a big problem.
That's a lie, Morrison. There's no way he didn't see me for all that time.
I really didn't notice you. It seems so stupid, but it's the truth. Please believe me.
I'm afraid there's no way I can do that.
Buddy. Mr. Thompson, I am so sorry for taking up even more of your time, much of which has already been wasted so unnecessarily.
By this point, 3 hours or 4 is all the same. How about I just hang about with you people until his misdeeds are exposed, huh?
Mr. Thompson, did you record your transactions with a camera or audio recorder?
About that, I'm really bad at that kind of thing. Oh, but hold on. When my numbers weren't called the first and second times, I went to tell the young girl at the reception. And then the person who took charge at that time was Branch Manager Sanderson.
What?
Naturally, with all the stupid gaslighting and lying, I had a momentary loss of memory. And this is a bank, so you have security cameras installed, don't you?
Shit. This is bad. I had also completely overlooked the existence of the security cameras.
Could you check it out?
I understand. You there. I'm sorry, but could you please connect the footage from the camera near the reception counter to the TV?
Yes, sir.
Also, just to be safe, I would like you to bring along the young ones who were working today.
Please do not reveal my true identity. What I want is pure and honest opinion from a neutral standpoint, unswayed by things like money and status. Understood, sir.
Shit. So it was a lie after all.
See, I warned you from the beginning that it would be better to be honest, didn't I?
There's no hope for you, Sanderson. There's no way someone with such a face riddled with ill intent is the first to service clients. No way! You all saw the Vice Branch Manager's service too, didn't you, ladies? What was it like?
It was the worst service I'd ever seen.
Tomlinson, you little... Shut up and let them tell their side of the story.
I was in charge of this client of ours both times.
Mr. Thompson?
Mr. Thompson told me that his number had been skipped twice.
Hey!
But I was told that the numbers Mr. Thompson holds are all unlucky, and he ordered me to skip him.
I did not. That's a lie. No way any vice branch manager would say something like that.
Shut the hell up. I can't hear her.
Please believe me. I didn't do it. I would never. Come on, just give up, you unsightly bastard.
Look at the footage again. Only an evil person could make a face like this.
Video footage is just an impressionist standpoint. This is terrible. Some people make an aggressive face when eating delicious food, don't they? This is literally the same. My customer service was just fine.
No, this is a huge problem. What the hell is with that pouty face?
If this is what you think customer service is all about, you ought to educate yourself more.
Are you that willing to sacrifice me to relieve Mr. Thompson of the stress?
That malicious expression was reflected in his attitude, sir.
What kind of attitude?
The worst kind of attitude.
Tomlinson!
You never called his numbers. And when Mr. Thompson came, we called you. You just didn't listen. That was literally the only thing he would say.
Tomlinson?
With this face, I'm sure this is the truth, honestly.
Enough of this! You've been trying to put the blame solely on me with conspiracy theories using your delusional imaginations and your impressions of me, eh? Are you still saying that? I am, sir. My life depends on it. Over my dead body, I'll take a one-way trip to the land of contemplation and remorse. If you really want to punish me accordingly, go on now. Show me with conclusive legal evidence that'll make all the frickin' difference.
The spirit of survival is amazing. Why don't you put that tenacity to use in your work?
It isn't my fault that a $30 million account was canceled. It isn't my fault that a $30 million account was canceled. Everyone, $30 million is a pain, it's true, but Mr. Thompson here was a truly painful one.
Who are you calling painful?
What nonsense are you talking about now?
Mr. Morrison, let's adjourn this stupid meeting.
Stop it! Enough escaping rightful responsibility. For you!
If I may, sir.
By all means, Miss Sharon.
I'd like you to listen to me without getting too angry, but Vice Branch Manager Sanderson? I hated him, you see. I wanted to fall into a deep, dark pit or something. As you can see, I have in my possession a video camera to record the footage of administrative meetings, but this time I turned it towards Sanderson and Mr. Thompson.
What?
If I handed this over to you, sir, would Sanderson be finished, done for, exterminated?
If Sanderson's misdeeds were captured in a full-time audio video,
since the evidence is super solid, this would be the end of his life as he knows it. A red card!
So you mean we might see some fireworks long before Independence Day's upon us?
well, yeah, basically.
You did this with malice aforethought, but I applaud you, Sharon.
Mr. Thompson!
What is with this prick?
As soon as he found out that this video existed, he fell to my knees at warp speed. A part of my memory that had been lost due to all this commotion finally came back to me.
Shut the hell up. You've had that memory there all along.
Yes, but the eraser inside my mind.
Gonna add on the lies now, eh?
I did something to Mr. Thompson that I shouldn't have done. Yeah, I know. I'm the victim after all, and I can't bring myself to forgive you.
You deceive and cheat without admitting it's all your fault. As a fellow bank employee, I cannot condone this barbaric manner of yours.
No, please! Afterwards, when we all looked at the contents of the video camera that Miss Sharon had recorded since she had taken the trouble to do it for us, my turn was skipped again, miss.
I thought I told you to wait.
You skipped my turn again, didn't you?
We called you, buddy. Sanderson!
Ha! Woo! Ha! He was 52 years old and has been unable to find a job again. So he is currently working several part-time jobs to make the child support that burdens him. I suppose he's living in an apartment for $300 a month and basking in the glory of his days as a banker. Don't care, didn't ask. If I had just obediently admitted to the truth that time, I wouldn't have fallen so low. On the other hand, I'm thinking of doing something with the $30 million. Making deserts green again, or building schools in countries without schools. I want to live the second half of my life to the fullest for the sake of my wife and for others. Trouble Busters!